That's out of the stadium.
Let's go. Come on. Something. Come on.
Swing and a miss.
There's a lot of spunk.
Don't throw it wide.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Unbelievable.
There is no higher pinnacle of Super Mega Baseball achievement than reaching the promised land that is the XBL World Series. Many have given their all and have fallen short, while a proud few stand tall as the game's most hallowed and experienced players. We tango now under the bright lights of prime time, forging a path forward for one team to get their shot at the hardware and put their name in the history books. Welcome to the XBL semifinals.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome into another production of the Cross-Platform Baseball League. This is the XBL semifinals game number 5 and possibly game number 6 if necessary. My name is Weaver for Prez. I will be flying solo for you tonight, a little solo broadcast. Happy to do it. Happy to spend the rest or happy to spend some time on this Tuesday evening with all of you. Hope you're excited for this one. It's been a wonderful series thus far. Luke and Lazy, very competitive in all 5 games so far, but it's Lazy on the back of clutch hitting and an unbelievable bullpen that has given him a 3-1 series advantage. That game 3 in particular at Sakura Hills, an all-time classic with Lazy coming back late in that bottom of the 9th to tie and then holding off Luke and extras and eventually hitting a walk-off bomb. But like I've said, some great pitching all around from both players. It seems to start early with the Mallards, and then the game takes off and goes into the direction of the Blackbirds. We'll see what we get tonight. With one win, the Blackbirds could could punch their ticket to the World Series. All they need is one. Should Luke win game number 5, we'd go to game number 6, and should he win that, we would not play game 7 tonight. So keep that in mind. That's game 7 would be held for another time, but that's getting ahead of ourselves a little bit. That'd be a couple wins for Luke against the best player to ever do it in Lazy. With that said, I have gotten word of some possible technical difficulties with Steam. There appears to be some sort of Steam outage, so both Lazy and Luke are keeping me appraised of the situation. I've heard one ETA that says it shouldn't be too long, so I'm going to keep an eye on that. I'm going to step away for a moment. And hopefully we will get some baseball in here soon as we get the technical difficulties sorted out. Fortunately, this time it's not on my end. But we will see what happens there as far as Steam goes. I will keep you appraised here. Stay tuned. Hopefully game number 5 and possibly 6, the XBL semifinals coming right at you. Thank you so much for waiting patiently, folks. Time has arrived. First pitch of Game 5 of the XBL semifinals, moments away. My name is Weaver Forprez. I'll be your solo caster tonight. Happy to have you with me. First pitch coming right up. Tonight we will be joined on with Lazy's perspective here, as we were in games 1 and 2 on pre-record. First pitch was in there. Second pitch hammered by XII. A wonderful start for the speedster. Looks like a lineup shift here, and that's something you like to see out of a player, who's struggled to hit in this series at certain times. Gadwall gets moved to the 2 spot, and she rewards her manager Luke early with a single. The first 2 have reached. Only took 3 pitches. Fast Bow, she's called on here to try and deliver the Tokyo Blackbirds to the World Series. Remember, manager Lazy, this is his 3rd season. He has never not won the World Series. He is 2 for 2. Seasons 8 and 9. Schnauz Duckbill the 3rd. He moves into the 3rd spot. So it's Angie Aflac and Anas Platarinkos, I assume, are somewhere lower in the order. We'll find out. That was a great strikeout there for the first out of the inning. Early is Peckin. She's been great in these playoffs. Takes that one. Just missing with the fastball. Good take from Luke. He's going to see another one. Slightly missed location from Lazy, but it matters not. Triple-digit fastball rings him up, and that's been the theme, if there's ever been one in this series. It's been the velocity out of the arms of the Tokyo Blackbirds. It's been the best 2-strike pitch in the series. He's going to try another one here, but Luke does catch up with it. He just gets under it a little bit. Apple bum. He's got it. So the first 2 reach for the Mallards, but do not come to score. Successful inning for Lazy. He gets his first chance against Samantha Plumes, who was very good in game number 1. Amy B is hitting .633 in the playoffs. Just absurd totals. Up and down the lineup. Way early on the changeup. A good start for Plumes. Jacko Yakko wastes no time trying to hit something, but he's behind 0-2 after a couple great pitches. Softly hit over to Duckbill. He's got it. 2 up, 2 down. 9 pitches so far for Plumes. Curveball misses. Swing and a miss there. Way early on the change. Moving right along is Plumes. Luke likes to work quickly. Missed with the fastball. Softly hit. Center field. XII can fly, but she doesn't need to there. She's got it. 1, 2, 3, go the Blackbirds here at Sakura Hills. Anas Platarinkos. He did get moved down in the order. Here he is in the 6th spot. I believe I saw Angie Aflac in the 5 spot. He's been a bit quiet by Luke's standards. Only .288 batting average in these playoffs. This is a former playoff hero. If the Mallards are going to make a comeback attempt in this series, they're going to need some heroic plays up and down this lineup. They're in a 3-1 hole to the greatest to ever do it, Lazy. Ball 1 to Teddy Turducken. Attacking with changeups here is Lazy. This is going to be the 3rd straight. Falls behind in the count. Now going with a curveball. You'd have to assume he won't swing. He doesn't, so the fastball surely upcoming. You can see Lazy sticking with the inside pitch because of the outside pitch trait that Turducken possesses. 3-2 is a changeup fouled off. Another 3-2 swing and a miss. There's that velocity. He probably knew it was coming, but on 93 ego, folks, 93, I repeat, it's just too hard sometimes. We did see Luke catch up with some towards the tail end of game number 4. He's going to try and dump this one in front of Applebaum, but to no avail. So we go to the bottom of the 2nd, still scoreless. Jackie Stacky. Cleanup hitter has the RBI man trait. Chases out of the zone, uncharacteristic of Lazy. And it's a ground out. One thing we definitely have seen in this series is early pitching success from Luke. When Lazy has done his damage, it has mostly been at the tail end of games. Strike 3. 2 quick outs thanks to the great pitching of Luke. With his ace, Samantha Plumes, she's locked in. Lazy looking to reach base here and get her back to neutral. Will he do so? He will. Past the outstretched glove of Platarinkos. Almost overran by Turducken, who was amazing in left field last night. Trying to go down the line. He will. Could it be extra bases? It gets past Turducken. I said he almost misplayed the previous play. Well, he misplays that one, and that opens the door for an early strike from the Blackbirds. 2 speedy runners in scoring position on the double, and they're both going to come in to score here. It trickles out to Nymphy ACI. 2-0 Tokyo. It's the mistake in left field by Turducken. Comes back to hurt the Mallards. A little nonchalant out there as Affleck dropped at third, but the throw came in a bit late. They're at the corners now after the hit by the pitcher. Affleck can't make the play on that one. It bounces off the wall. Another run scores. Back into the cutoff. Quacks gets it home. It is 3-0. The onslaught here with 2 outs. Luke needs to make a pitch here, but that changeup hangs over the middle of the plate, and Nymphy ACI cuts it off, but it's 5-0. All with 2 outs. I believe it took Luke all of 3 or 4 pitches to get the first 2 outs, and that one's down the middle. 2 are down the middle. I hope we're not seeing a concession this early. Runner goes, changeup hammered into the glove of Platarinkos, so that ends the nightmare inning for Luke. A defensive mistake by Turducken looming large, but 5 come in. Strike 1 to Samantha Plumes. Followed by strike 2. She's tense, but she's got to stay in this game, only having gone 2 innings thus far. Locked in is fastball, and here comes that fast ball. Swing and a miss. Perfectly placed. Got to swing at it. Just too fast. Back to the top of the order with 1 down. Nymphy ACI takes strike 1. Even the changeup whiffed on there. Fastball dealing right now. Check swing on the ball outside. Outfield comes shallow. He knows Luke likes to contact swing, but it may burn Lazy here. It drops and it rolls all the way to the wall. Amy B, she's just now getting to it, and with the speed of Nymphy ACI, it's an easy stand-up triple. Gadwall swings through a fastball. Remember, she had both Nymphy ACI and Gadwall had a single in the first. Another single for Gadwall gets the Mallards on the board. It's a 4-run ball game. Schnauz Duckbill the third, looking to keep things moving right along against Fastbow. Couple fastballs away, but Lazy falls behind. A wild fastball right down the middle, and that velocity just playing such a huge role. Hammers the changeup. Deep left field, back to the wall. It's gone. The Mallards are right back in this thing. Schnauz Duckbill the third, 409 feet. And that renders Fastbow tense with Camille Peckin, Affleck, and Platarinkos still lurking in this third inning. It's a 3-1 series advantage. Looking to punch his ticket to the World Series is Lazy. We can never count out the bats of the wonder kid Luke Archer. He has been here before. Swings on the fastball for out number 2. Here's Angie Affleck with 2 down. Luke looking for more. Might fall behind in the count here, and he does. It's a 3-1 pitch. We'll see what gives. He's going to go with the off speed. Luke takes for a very borderline strike. Just a fantastic pitch from Lazy. The 3-2 fastball over the glove of Jones. Or the shortstop, rather. That is a 2-out knock for Angie Affleck. Gives Platarinkos a chance as the tying run. Hammers the changeup through the left side. Applebum gets it into Dizzle. Now tense is fastball, so both starting pitchers tense here in game number 5 early. Turducken swing and a miss. The velocity starting to come down, and that's dangerous from what we've seen out of Luke Archer. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Good speed on the bases, but a 2-strike situation. Count now even. Runners will get a head start. The full count pitch to Turducken. Hammered right field. Amy B back to the wall. It's off the wall. Both runners are going to score. These players trade 5-run innings, and we are all tied at 5. 2-out magic for both sides here in both the bottom of the second and the top of the third. And Luke's not done yet. Applebum gets it back in quickly. Luke has batted around here. He's going to have to get something done with Plumes if he wants to get out of here with the lead, but he'll certainly take the tie for now. And making fastball work as well. 69 pitches coming up. Ball 2. Lazy falls behind 3-1. This is the pitcher we're talking about. The tense pitcher nonetheless. Going to find the zone. Luke swings and misses. Full count, 2 outs. The changeup down the middle to Plumes is way out ahead of it. A smart pitch there. Lazy, he definitely wanted to throw it somewhere middle and catch him slipping a little bit, and he did. Back to work goes Plumes. She's trying to find her neutral mojo. 2 lineouts are going to help as Affleck makes that catch. A little bit of bad luck here for Lazy to begin this inning. He swings at all 3 pitches. This time he finds some grass for a 2-out knock, and all his damage, all 5 runs coming with 2 outs in the bottom of the second. Hammered into the gap. It's going to go all the way to the wall. Lazy can run for days. He reclaims the lead on a pitch down the middle. Platarinkos, he's going to give a courtesy throw back, but it's Tokyo reclaiming the 6-5 lead. Strike 1. It gets him back into account, but falling behind is Luke. With the pitcher on deck, we may see an automatic ball here. Perhaps pitching around, perhaps missed. We'll never know. But Fast Bow gets the at-bat here, and Lazy going to give her the vote of confidence. She remains in the game. Outfield still aligned normal, but it's Samantha Plumes falling behind. Hammers the curveball up the middle. Cannot stop it is Quacks. If the ACI fires to the plate, Lazy safe. 7-5. Fast Bow comes through in the pitcher's slot. She doesn't care if she's tense. And now hammered into center, and if the ACI watches that one drop, it's a 3-run inning. Errant throw corralled by Duckbill. And now rattled is Plumes. Luke just unable to find the locations to get some outs here. May have found one there. It sneaks foul. Ball 2 to Jacko Yako in the 2 spot. Hammers that one on a contact swing. Deep right field. Nymphiaci leaps, but it's gone into the Zen Garden. And Lazy has blown this thing wide open. Applebum sees that one over the glove of the shortstop, Turducken. He's going to get it back in. It's a hit parade here for the Blackbirds. Their lead is up to 6, their biggest of the game. Trying to spot a fastball there was Plumes. She just wants to finish 3. She has been blown up in this game. In danger of a 4-pitch walk, curveball gets in there. Instead, it's a 5-pitch walk. Stacky reaches. Balboa has forced a move to the bullpen. Chance Lauderberry Jr. going to come in, try and keep this thing right where it is. Quacks, she leaps and makes the catch. So the nightmare inning comes to an end. 6 come to pass for the Mallards. I'm sorry, for the Blackbirds, rather. Couple of avian opponents here in this XBL semifinals. There's also an avian up 2-0 in the AAA World Series in the form of Big Jorsh and his Nowhere Night Owls. Swinging on that one is Nymphiaceae. Kid K has to hurry. She does. Nymphiaceae retired for the first time tonight. That'll bring up Gadwall. Luke fooled by that changeup. Usually one he would love to have back. Gadwall hammers it. She's on for the 3rd time today. Now the middle of the lineup. The runner aboard and 1 out. Jacko Yako, he's going to field this one. So 2 straight hits. The Mallards, they gave up 6 in the previous inning. Anything that they can get back would help. Back to the wall in this game and in the series. One-two swing and a miss. A big out for Fast Bow and the Tokyo Blackbirds. She's still tense as she faces the dangerous Aflac, looking for her moment in these playoffs. Ball 1. Some good takes from Luke. Playing with fire here is Lazy, but he gets Luke to swing on the curveball below the zone, and it goes into the glove of Dizzle for out number 3. A shutdown inning for Lazy. The offense back out there. 4 runs stand between Lazy and a World Series berth. But Chance Lauderberry Jr. has something to say about it. He begins this inning with a strikeout. Kid K has earned herself a hit in half of her plate appearances. Hammers this one deep right field. Sneaking off towards that bullpen. It's gone. 12-5 Blackbirds. This offensive machine, no signs of slowing. The curveball down the middle handled. Nymphiaceae turns her back to it before picking it up. A 1-out knock. Lazy, he's smelling the potential mercy and should see a pinch hitter here. Fast Bow, suppose did her job. Wasn't the best outing, but departs with a 7-run lead. Foul ball. Good speed on first, and Lazy tests the arm of the catcher, Gadwall. Not even close. Bippy Babuski is the pinch hitter, right-handed extraordinaire. Pitch from Lauderberry Jr., 93 miles per hour, but the change of speeds fools Lazy for the strikeout. So now 2 down in this inning. Beautiful single up the middle, goes up and catches a curveball. Will Lazy challenge to the plate? He will. Safe at the plate by inches. Gadwall got the tag in there, but the throw from Nymphiaceae just a second too late. Pitch comes up and in. Runner steals second. Throw sails. Runner gets to third with 2 down. Gadwall, she's tense now despite 3 singles. Jacko Yako, he's the winning run at the plate. He hammers it towards the gap. Nymphiaceae cuts it off. It's 14-5, a 9-run ball game. The winning run at first base with 2 outs. Apple Bum, a chance to end this thing. Callie Butterman going to relieve Chance Lauderberry Jr. Hammered up the middle. Suddenly, that winning run in scoring position. And the throw sails. The umpires hadn't called time yet. The runner comes around to score, and that's how the series ends. Oh, my, folks. a classic series through 4 games and an implosion here in the 5th. That sends Lazy to his 3rd World Series in 3 seasons. Congratulations to him and his Tokyo-based franchise. 2 World Series titles in 2 seasons as the Tokyo Black Jackals. He will look for his 3rd here in Season 12 with his Tokyo Blackbirds. Well, what can we say about that series? It was well played, especially the first 4 games. The pitching for both sides, impressive in both of their own rights. Luke, early on, he looked like he had maybe solved some things when it comes to the great Lazy, perhaps the greatest, I would say the greatest hitter of all time, maybe not the best slugger of all time, that would be Ashnod, but I think all around, Lazy the best hitter of all time. But late rallies in games 1 and in games 3 got Lazy the series advantage of 3-1. He ends up taking it in 5 with an explosion in game number 5. As I change the graphic here, congratulations once again to Lazy. He's going to the XBL World Series for the 3rd time in 3 seasons. He's never lost a World Series. Will this be the one, or will he be challenged? His challengers, we don't know who, or the challenger rather, we don't know who it will be yet. It will be either myself or Ashnod's Coupon. That series is still TBD. Some good personal things going on with Ashnod. And so we're still waiting on some scheduling issues, but that'll be the next XBL series when that gets out of the way. As for the AAA, that World Series all tied up. I'm sorry, my mistake. That series 2-0 in favor of Big George over This Is Eduardo. So good games in that series. I believe they are looking to continue tomorrow night. So mark your calendars. The continuation of the AAA World Series should be tomorrow night, barring any unforeseen circumstances. Thank you all for joining me for this shorter stream here on your Tuesday night. Shorter stream despite the Steam connection issues we had at the beginning, but thank you to both these players for what was an excellent series. Lazy, he moves on to the World Series in 5 games. Series was a lot closer than 4-1 advantage, I would have to say. But the tale of the tape is that Lazy's moving on. Luke Archer, his wonderful Season 12 has come to an end. A valiant effort from him. And we'll see you guys again soon for more XBL broadcasts. I've been Weaver for Prez on the solo cast. Thank you all for hanging out with me. And have a good rest of your Tuesday night.